Hey, what's up, guys? Chad here, and here comes Leo. Say hi, bud. All right, so last night I said I thought I was gonna review a golden beer, and I grabbed the wrong one. Well, this is the right one. This is Somos Extremos Coffee Golden Ale by Oliphant Brewing. They're out of Somerset, Wisconsin. Golden ale with Peruvian coffee, 6.5 ABV. Peel off label, recycle can. It's kind of a cool label. It's like a comic book type thing. I don't get these references. I don't know if this is this a reference to something that I should know, or like maybe it's like if you're been following this brewery since the beginning, like you would know who these characters are. I don't know. But anyway, let's dive in here. So they're calling it a golden ale, and that is definitely way too dark to be a golden ale. That is a amber. That is, and in fact, I'd say it's even beyond amber. It's like copper. Kind of looks like a British IPA or something. It is. Yeah, it's a little cloudy or hazy. Might be chill haze. Not much of a foam on there. I haven't had a good foamy beer in a long time. What the hell? Well, I definitely smelled the coffee. Yeah, just that lovely kind of cold brew iced coffee aroma. It does have a sweetness to it. Smells like it's it's either like really malty or under attenuated, maybe a little of both. I mean, pretty much all I smell here is coffee. Like I'm not really getting distinct malt character, or maybe like floral or earthy hops, but you know, it's to me, I'm smelling like basically one ingredient. And I will say it smells good. It does smell good. It's just not like complex or anything, which you know, for SHV is fine, I guess, but if I'm judging it to spec, like technically to spec, it should have something, like you should be able to smell the malts and hops and all that stuff. I gotta tilt the camera down. Hang on a sec here. There we go. All right, so let's dive in here. Cheers. So a few different flavors there. Like right up front, I'm getting like the same thing I said on the nose, like kind of like a cold brew coffee kind of flavor, but it has like that a slight kind of jalapeno taste to it, but it wasn't like spicy or burnt or anything or oily. Um, and then on the finish, I get like the actual the hop flavor and the hop bitterness, and then as it finishes, I'm getting like this like kind of lager kind of taste. It was kind of odd. Yeah, I wonder if like there's corn in this or something. Because to me, like it finishes like with this kind of PBR or Coors Light kind of flavor. I'm getting like this almost like corn grits taste to it. Now I don't have anything to go by as far as with the label. It just says golden ale with Peruvian coffee, and um, golden ales aren't usually made with adjuncts other than like wheat, but um, so if it's not made with corn, it might be DMS. Mouthfeel is about medium light. Definitely, you know, look towards somewhere. You know, if you start right in the middle at medium and move a few ticks over towards the light side, that's where it is. It's not a super thick beer. Carbonation is, I'd say, it's probably about medium high. You know, it's pretty effervescent, pretty smooth. You know, like I said, it finishes like with that lager kind of corn sensation, but otherwise It's a pretty clean aftertaste. I'm surprised. Yeah, these flavors are kind of a strange combo. Because like I don't know what this is, that I'm getting like this corny kind of flavor to it, or almost like kind of like cornflake cereal. I mean, it seems like it's probably like a real simple malt base on here. You know, like just 2-row, and like, are they cutting it with corn, or is that DMS, or what's going on here? And I'm not saying that like it tastes bad. It just tastes a little off. And like for a coffee beer, this is like not super coffee tasting. Like it's it's coffee up front and then it kind of fades quickly. I keep expecting sweetness because it has the kind of smell of like an iced coffee, and like when I think iced coffee, I always think like lots of cream and sugar, especially like Dunkin' Donuts or McDonald's or something like that. But this is more of like a it's kind of like a black cold brew coffee. Like it seems like it has like a little bit of like a sweetness to it. It's almost like I'm perceiving it just because I think it's gonna be there, but I don't think it like the sweetness, other than whatever the malt base is there. I would actually say this beer, between the dry side and the sweet side, it's actually finishing a little bit more towards the dry side. I mean, it's pretty well. It's pretty well in the middle. It's just a little over towards the dry side. I mean, it's not bone dry. It's not a Brett beer. Yeah, it's fine. It's not really, blow my mind or anything. It's a real simple palate. I would say like the drinkability on it is pretty high. Um, it feels a little lighter than 6.5 ABV. I mean, it feels like it's like 5.5. I would not call it like refreshing, and it's not like sweet enough to like be a dessert beer. It's not like decadent or anything like that. It's just kind of like I'm trying to think of like the circumstance you would drink this under. I mean, I guess you could have it with a meal that just like to have a contrasting pairing that would be interesting. But yeah, it's okay. On a pass fail scale, it's a pass. But as far as like my rating, I think I'd probably go 3.25 maybe. Like if 3 is like the halfway point, well, technically 2.5 is, but since there's no 0 on Untappd, that's why I consider 3 the demarcation point between thumbs up and thumbs down. And I guess a 3.0 is like kind of like a thumb sideways. But yeah, I guess I would go 3.25. There's nothing really wrong with it unless that corn sensation I'm tasting is DMS. And it's, they're marketing it as a coffee golden ale, and it's not like, I mean, it definitely smells of coffee, but it's not like tons of coffee flavor, and it's not golden either. That is copper, amber if I'm being really generous, but not that the color really matters, aside like, except for to beer judges, beer nerds like me, but the average person isn't gonna get hung up on the color. But yeah, it's a fine beer. So I got this on Tavour. If you want to sign up with Tavour, link in the description below. You get $10 off your first purchase, and lets them know that I sent you. All right, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. All right.